This is my top 10 post-free agency herd hierarchy. Here we go.
Herd hierarchy.
Time is now. Let's go.
The top 10 NFL teams according to Colin. Number 10.
San Francisco. Really, this is about respecting their head coach and their culture. I think Trey Lance can play. I'm not saying he's top 10. They did shore up the cornerback and safety position. They are one of 8 teams without a first-round pick. But they've got plenty of picks. It's a good roster. If Trey Lance is good, not spectacular. This is not a situation like Trevor Lawrence has to save the Jags. Jimmy Garoppolo got to a Super Bowl with this roster and this coach. I put the Niners at 10.
Number 9.
Out of respect to the Ravens organization, owner, GM, coach, and quarterback, I put them 9. They fell apart last year. I mean, good God, I looked at the list of players who got hurt last year. It was insane. They did get Marcus Williams, the number 1 free agent safety on the market, and they needed him. They didn't get to the quarterback enough last year. Their pass defense was, as Joe Burrow has emerged as a real star, they got to get better in that space. But again, like the Niners, this is out of respect for the roster, the coach, the quarterback, the GM. I just put the Niners at 10 and the Ravens at 9.
Number 8.
I think what the Raiders did in the offseason is the best offseason for the Raiders in the last 20 years. Devontae Adams, now with Hunter Renfrow, Darren Waller, Josh Jacobs, and Derek Carr, that's going to be a top 5 offense. I'm not sure anybody in the league's better at quarterback, running back, tight end, slot receiver, big play receiver. Also, they went and got Chandler Jones with Max Crosby. Now, I don't love parts and elements of their defense, so I put them at 8.
Number 7.
And I put the Chargers 1 spot ahead because I like the Chargers back end. I like the Chargers offensive line much more than I do the Raiders. I think the Chargers have a great O-line. I also think Justin Herbert has a higher ceiling. They went out and got J.C. Jackson at corner, Khalil Mack to add to Bosa. So I think they have fewer questions. Maybe not as powerful an offense, but fewer questions overall.
Number 6.
I mean, what do we say about the Bengals? I mean, the weakness was the offensive line, and they shored it up. Lyle Collins, Alex Kappa, the guard, Ted Karras. They went and got Hayden Hurst. Hey, listen, I know Super Bowl losers historically go backwards, but I think Joe Burrow is different. I think it's an offensive league, and Zach Taylor's a smart young head coach. I put the Bengals at 6.
Number 5.
Listen, let's slow down on the Kansas City Chiefs are done forever. Marquise Valdez-Scantling is a deep threat. Juju Smith-Schuster should be a 90-catch or 80-catch slot receiver. Justin Reed's a great safety. They still don't generate a consistent pass rush, in my opinion. But the offensive line, which they threw together last year, will be in year 2. I got Mahomes. I got Andy Reid. I got playmakers. I'm good. Chiefs at 5.
Number 4.
Well, let's give the Denver Broncos. I've said I think they're going to win the division. I think beyond Russell Wilson, the acquisition of Randy Gregory and DJ Jones, along with Bradley Chubb in the defensive front, is staggering. This is going to be a great defensive front. Interior, on the edge, and now I get Cortland Sutton and Tim Patrick and Javonte Williams, the running back, and Jerry Jeudy. And now we have the catalyst for it, a quarterback. When you watch this team lose the last couple of years, it was always like they couldn't win by track meet. I mean, they had to win a certain way. Now we got an offensive coach, a superstar quarterback, got the Broncos at 4.
Number 3.
Tampa Bay. I don't know if Gronk's going to play. He may come in late. But I will say this. They lost both their guards and went and got Shaq Mason, so they solved their issue. I think they'll draft a running back. Lenny Fournette's going to come back. I think you have to give respect. I don't know. Todd Bowles would not have been my hire. I probably would have gone with Byron Leftwich because of the way the league is moving. I put them at 3, and number 2 being...
Number 2.
The Rams beat them twice last year and frankly blew them out in L.A. and blew them out for the first half in the Super Bowl. And if not for a Cam Akers fumble, they would have run away with that thing. Rams are better, and they added Allen Robinson, a wildly underrated wide receiver, and Bobby Wagner, who's going to be a first-ballot Hall of Famer, arguably first or second-best Mike linebacker in the league. Their offensive line, they need to go draft this draft. They got to go war like the Cowboys. They're getting a little long in the tooth. They're going to get a little expensive at right tackle, but I put them at number 2.
Number 1.
I thought Buffalo was the best team in football at their best last year. I still thought they had Kansas City beaten, and they've added Von Miller and O.J. Howard and Shaq Lawson and Jamison Crowder, and they just keep getting better and better. Josh Allen was sensational in the playoffs. So the best team does not always win the Super Bowl. It is attrition and health and momentum and where are you playing. They don't lose to the Jags. They don't lose to the Steelers early. Maybe they're playing, they're running through Buffalo. The Super Bowl's running through Buffalo. But in the end, I think this is the best team in football, and the Rams second, Bucks third. There we go. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.